everyone. Welcome
Hi,
to the first episode of Pink Drinks. My name is Zara Loebner,
and my name is Isabel Santine.
and this is the first episode of us basically expressing our thoughts and our minds about stuff. And today's topic is Mario Kart, everyone's favorite racing franchise.
Heck
Isn't that
yeah,
right?
the friendship destroyer.
Right. But before we get into that, how has your week been overall, Miss Izzy?
It's been great to be honest. Like I've gotten some good work done on my apps. I am almost ready to release a version of my instant messaging app on the App Store, so that'll be cool.
And of course, there might be a link to that in the description below.
Absolutely.
As for me, unfortunately, the week has been a little bit harder. Of course, the school shootings in Minnesota were
Mhm.
just horrible to hear about once I saw the breaking news earlier this week. And then, I was going to go to a group on Thursday, but then the group actually disbanded without me even knowing about it.
Oh no. So
So,
you arrived and no one was
no one
there?
was there.
Oh my goodness.
But now that tells me that I'm going to your group all the time now
Oh
because I
yeah.
got my rides approved and I can do that. So,
Heck yeah, sounds good.
and unfortunately, my mom has been sick with some pain that I don't want to get into. But I'm really hoping she makes a recovery soon
Yeah, I
because
hope
I
so
love my
too.
mom and I really hope that she feels better soon.
Mhm.
But you know what? I'm not gonna let any of this drag me down because there's good stuff coming along the way. I'm gonna get some chicken wraps tonight and watch my favorite Dead Mall series on YouTube. And
Yay.
what else? I'm gonna see Corbin really soon, my wonderful fiance,
Mhm.
and we're gonna see the re-release of Toy Story for next
Oh, nice.
month in honor of its 30th anniversary.
Mhm.
And then, well, it's the 30th of August. That means it's less than a month now until my 25th birthday, my quarter life crisis. Ooh.
Oh my goodness, that's so exciting.
Yeah, September 29th. Can't wait for that day. I'll be in New York, New Jersey that day.
Oh, really? What are you
hmm
going to be doing there?
I'm going to be going to the American Dream Mall.
Ooh, that's so much fun. Oh my gosh.
It is. It's so awesome.
Mhm.
And I'm just going to be having fun in New York in general too. Like, seeing Beetle House Restaurant or seeing the M&M store or doing this, doing
Ooh.
that. Can't wait for it.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah,
this is all
and
news that is not really that important because today's topic is Mario Kart.
yeah, Mario Kart,
Oh
the
God.
it's like the original party game, I feel
Even
like.
before Mario Party.
Yeah,
And you
exactly.
think Mario Party would be the classic party game because it's literally called Mario Party, but no, Mario Kart is
Right.
yeah. And honestly, it's been around since 1992. Like my fiance's wonderful sweatshirt says that he gave to me to let me wear.
Aw, cute.
It's my favorite thing of his to wear.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, might as well just get into it with the first Mario Kart game in history. Super Mario Kart, released in 1992 for the SNES and later released on the Switch.
I love
Honestly,
that game.
I give it credit for starting the franchise. And, it started the Rainbow Road tradition, so that's awesome
Right,
too.
yeah.
So there
Mm-hmm.
are good things to say about the game. It's just that, there's a lot of very similar looking tracks. There's not a lot of variety in the
Yeah,
tracks.
true. That's the one thing that I will agree on is that the track selection is kind of monotonous. Like there's three like different like kinds of
Yeah, and there's
environments.
like five donut planes and whatever, and
Yeah,
it's like, oh come on. Later re-released on different Mario Kart games. They're not as bad, but in the original, it's
right.
just too much. So that's why Rainbow
Yeah.
Road gives a 5 out of 5 from me.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember playing that game like so much during
You
my
had the
teenage
original?
years. Yeah.
Oh
Mhm.
wow, on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
See, I only played it on the Switch.
Yeah, I actually played it on the Super Nintendo and also on an emulator,
Well,
but I got really good at it
the
actually.
controls are probably really hard to get used to though, compared to later
Oh
games.
yeah, for sure. The controls are very, very floaty, I would say.
Yeah. And there's really nothing that sticks out about besides Rainbow Road to me and the fact that it's the first game. Other than that, I guess Donkey Kong Jr. was somehow a
Yeah.
character,
hmm
but he wasn't in later games, so that's just bizarre.
Well, actually, technically, Donkey Kong Jr. is the same Donkey Kong as the ones in the like later in the series
Mm.
because Donkey Kong Jr. just got renamed to Donkey Kong.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
And speaking of cool, the next Mario Kart game came out in 1996. It's Mario Kart 64 for the
Oh my
Nintendo
gosh.
64 slash the Switch.
The first 3D Mario Kart game.
Well, technically, but the character sprites were all 2D.
True, yes, but they were pre-rendered.
Right, but at least this game was definitely a step up from the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Much more unique courses.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
lots of fan favorites too. Like people still to this day go off course just to get to Peach's Castle on Royal Raceway.
Yeah, or like Wario Stadium too.
Mm-hmm.
Like that one's really fun.
And then Chocolate Mountain's really fun. It makes me want chocolate milk every time I play
Oh
it.
yeah, totally.
Plus, it's the first Mario Kart game to feature the wonderful Charles Martinet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And my God, I'll talk about him more in the Super Mario episode that I think will be the next episode.
Mm-hmm.
But he did the voice of Mario and Friends for such a long time. Like he started doing the voice well before I was born, even like 1995. And
Yeah.
he was doing the voice as recently as 2022. That's almost 30 years. That's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
How can you do
Right.
that voice and so many voices for one franchise for so long?
Right, yeah. I just love the variety and range that Charles Martinet brings to his role.
Mm-hmm.
Like, God bless him. He's so fun and just like joyful.
Well, my friend Liz said he's awesome in real life too. Like when she met him, he gave him a hug, and then
Oh
he
my
actually
gosh.
said to her, "Do you want me to call you Super Princess Peach?"
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Like I just really wish I could meet him. I was gonna meet him. He was in Madison once, but
Oh, huh.
I missed him because of something going on, unfortunately.
Oh,
But I'll
gotcha.
see him someday because I just really love what he did for the franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Like my God, I grew up with his voice practically.
Yeah, same.
And what else is good about Mario Kart 64 besides the voice acting?
It is the introduction of the infamous blue shell power
Oh, the
up.
blue shell power up, yeah.
Yep.
And then of course, getting back into the voice acting, Toad's scream. Ah!
Oh, wow, wow, wow,
So
wow.
definitely one of the better ones, although it's not my personal favorite and it has aged a little bit.
Yeah.
Something that made me laugh so hard though was when I was playing this on the Switch with Corbin, and there was the banana bunch instead of a triple banana. There were 5 bananas, and I was like laughing for at least half an hour straight because of how ridiculous that was. I couldn't believe it. Like, what's with the 5 bananas?
Yeah, that's wild. Like that power up is like so overpowered too.
Yeah,
Like I'm glad they balanced it in later entries of the game.
yeah. And I mean, even though the game is still fun to play, it definitely doesn't look all that great, unfortunately,
Yeah.
because it's the first quote unquote free day game.
Yeah, and the textures are like really muddy too.
Yeah, like, Chocolate Mountain looks like poop in a way. Even though I
Yeah.
still want Chocolate Milk whenever I
Yeah.
play on it.
It literally looks like if Cocoa Puffs was a Mario Kart track.
Yeah. But at least it looks better than what came up next in 2001 for the GBA and later released on the Switch, of course. You got Mario Kart Super Circuit.
Oh
Out of all
yeah.
of them, this has to be my least favorite, even more so than Super Mario Kart, because at least the Super I can say, oh, this started the franchise. This
Right,
has the
yeah.
first Rainbow Road. Super Mario Kart was definitely good in that regard, but with Mario Kart Super Circuit, what really is there besides some okay tracks that just got better on the other systems?
Right, yeah. I mean, I don't think I've ever even played the game. It's probably the only Mario Kart game I've never played.
Even though it was the first game to introduce quote unquote retro tracks, even though it doesn't really count because they were unlockable and they were only from Super Mario Kart.
Right, yeah.
It doesn't really count for anything.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, though, in 2003, got a much better Mario Kart game with Mario Kart Double Dash for the GameCube.
Oh yeah, I remember. I have like a very specific memory of playing that game in the dentist's office, like while waiting for my appointment. And that game's fun.
It is. Like, the unique idea of playing as two characters never came
Mm-hmm.
back to this day. How unfortunate.
Yeah,
It's the first 3D game in the franchise in full, and it looks fantastic, actually. The
yeah,
GameCube is when
absolutely.
Nintendo games start to look pretty good, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So even though I never had a GameCube, I can admit, yeah, GameCube games still look pretty darn good.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned the concept of like playing as two characters at once.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that because each combination, like, and each cart, like, has a unique play style. And I feel like that's something that, even though it's not imitated directly in later entries of the series, you can still see bits and pieces of it, like in Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart 8 with the cart customization.
Exactly. And then moving on to 2005, we have the classic Mario Kart DS. And lots of people love this game, but for me, I could call it very decent, but it's not my favorite.
I personally have a very deep emotional attachment to Mario Kart DS because it was the first iteration of Mario Kart that I played personally
Yeah,
as
and
a
there
child.
was good stuff in there. Like the mission
Yeah,
mode was very creative. The course design was very nice. It was the first game to technically bring back the retro tracks in the correct way.
yeah,
So
absolutely.
it's not like there was anything awful about it. It's just that compared to some of the later games, it wasn't really my favorite.
Yeah, personally, it's my favorite to this day because mainly because I got good at it and
Sure.
it's just easier for me to play it. But also, like, I really love the multiplayer mode that allows you to play with other people in the same room.
Yeah.
That was really fun to play with, like, my siblings when I was younger. So,
But it doesn't even hold a candle to what Mario Kart game came next. In 2008 for the Wii, Mario Kart Wii. Of
oh,
course.
yeah.
Isn't it everyone's favorite at this point?
True. Yes.
Well, I mean, what's the most negative thing I can say about this game? It doesn't really look that great, considering Super Mario Galaxy came out the year before on the same console. But it doesn't look awful to me. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't look the worst.
And it aged pretty well
It
actually
aged pretty darn well.
in
Like, the
terms of the
controls are a lot
graphics.
better than some of the earlier
Yeah,
entries.
for sure.
And, the music, oh my god, like, every single song is awesome. So many memorable songs. Like
Mm-hmm.
Toad's Factory, Dry Dry Runes, Koopa Cave, Maple Treeway, Rainbow Road. They're all great.
Coconut Mall too is a great
Coconut
track.
Mall. And the tracks in general, of course, as well, are so great.
Mm-hmm.
And this game is still very much alive, even almost 20 years later, because of the custom tracks that people are doing.
Right, yeah.
Like,
The
that's what's
modding
keeping this
scene is
game alive.
insane. Yeah.
It's so awesome. Like, this game is almost 20 years old, and here it is still alive and well because of custom
Yeah.
tracks.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, if you're gonna play this game, you better play with custom tracks because it makes it a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, and it's like so easy these days to mod a Wii too.
Yeah.
So,
Plus, who wouldn't want to have all those extra tracks? Like, if you play with the original 32 tracks, it's okay, but maybe having extra tracks will make it even more fun because then you
yeah.
have endless hours of fun.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Like, watching PK Sparks' custom track show on YouTube was the light of my life between 20, like, 14 through 16, 17. And that was so
Yeah.
awesome for me.
I
So,
I remember watching him too.
like, that was just so awesome, that show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Mario Kart reached its peak when, you're watching a show about custom tracks on YouTube about
Right,
this game.
exactly. Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my god, it's so awesome. And then Mario Kart 7 came out next in 2011 for the 3DS. And
Mm-hmm.
not as memorable or as awesome as Wii, but there was still some charm and nice things to say about it.
Yeah, and it is the first and only game, apart from Mario Kart 8 and 8 Deluxe, to feature the kart customization. And
Well,
the
doesn't World have that for the Switch too later on?
oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about World. Yeah, but it also has the ability to unlock kart parts too, which I think is really neat.
Yeah. And honestly, it introduced hang gliders, introduced underwater driving. That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
And there was
Got
some
a lot of new power ups in
lot
that
of new
game
power ups.
too.
There were some really cool new tracks introduced,
Mm-hmm.
driving in sections instead of making full laps. It probably had the best version of Rainbow Road to this
Oh
day.
yeah, absolutely.
And like, oh my god. Like, there's still a lot of nice things that we can say about the game. Even though it's not
Mm-hmm.
my favorite or anything like that, it's still definitely like, I would consider it like top five at least.
Yeah, for sure. And like I'd like to actually jump back a little bit to DS and Wii for a second just to
Mm-hmm.
talk about the multiplayer
Mm-hmm.
because like I feel like that's something that often gets overlooked is the online multiplayer features
Mm-hmm.
because like so many people just play it locally with their friends, right?
Right.
Like that's how most people play it. But throughout like between DS and Wii, we got like a generational leap in how the online multiplayer works.
Right. But then in 2014, Mario Kart 8 came out for the Wii U, and later on it got re-released on the Switch, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
And Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I think it's pretty much safe to say that that's the best Mario Kart game of all time. At least
What
on a
makes you say
technical level.
that?
At
Yeah.
least on a technical level, it is.
Yeah.
Is my favorite still Wii? Absolutely. But on a technical level, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the best because it fixed everything that was wrong with Mario Kart 8 Original.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it took away that terrible battle mode without any proper battle arenas, and it fixed the character selection. And then what they did for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was make a booster expansion pack with the number of tracks going up to 96.
Oh
Almost
wow.
100 tracks in one Mario Kart game.
Mm-hmm.
Endless hours of fun. How does the game look?
Absolutely.
It looks fucking fantastic.
Uh-huh.
How's the music? Very good and memorable. How was just playing on the tracks in general? It takes me right back to playing Mario Kart Wii.
Yeah,
So many
absolutely.
good things I can say about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And you can also
Mm-hmm.
play as other Nintendo characters from different franchises, like Link from the Legend of Zelda, the Animal Crossing characters,
Or
and the
even your
Splatoon,
Mii's
and the
too.
Mii's. Yeah, it's so fun. Well, I mean, the Mii's have been around since the Wii, but
Right, yeah.
it's so cool though. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I think, is on a technical level the best Mario Kart game.
Yeah.
But if
And
you were to say, DS or Wii would be the best, like for you on a personal favorite level, I would get it too.
yeah, personal favorite for me has always been DS, but I also think that Mario Kart 8 has a lot of good like it has a very good like selection of power-ups.
Mm-hmm.
It has a great track selection, great music.
Mm-hmm.
Just all around as a whole package, it's probably the best game
They
so
really came a
far.
long way since Super Mario Kart.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even though the original Rainbow Railbird game probably isn't as good as the other Rainbow Roads they brought in from past games. To be
Yeah,
fair, that's the one criticism I have of the game.
my favorite Mario Kart track has got to be the Mario Kart 8 version of the N64 Rainbow Road.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, I liked the 3DS Rainbow Road on that game because you could see through the road. It was so insane.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then, we didn't get any Mario Kart game for the longest time afterwards, with the exception of like the spin off games,
Mm-hmm.
until finally this year we finally got Mario Kart World for the
Yeah.
Switch too.
Mm-hmm. I haven't even
I haven't
seen
even played it yet,
gameplay.
so I can't say
Yeah.
anything. But I think it's cool that you can drive off road at least, and you can play as a cow. So,
Yeah.
I mean, Mario Kart just keeps finding ways to get better and better. It seems like, and that's
Mm-hmm.
wonderful. Because I would say 2025 was not the same year as 1992.
Right, yeah. And like I feel like an open world racing game has been done before, but I think that bringing the Mario Kart franchise to the table in terms of that like specific idea is a it's a no-brainer really.
Exactly.
Like it's the logical next step for the series, I think.
Yeah. And then rounding off this episode, we have the Mario Kart arcade games,
Mhm.
which I played actually at this arcade in Madison called the Kickoff, I think it's called.
Oh yeah. There were a couple of units at Aftershock Arcade here in
Yeah.
Madison too.
So yeah, the arcade games are good for the fact you can play as Pac-Man and friends.
Yeah,
Is it the
absolutely.
best experience? No, the home experiences are probably better, but they're still good for what they are if you want to go out and play Mario Kart,
Yeah, for
absolutely.
sure. And like given the fact that it comes with like the steering wheel and
Mm-hmm.
like the pedals too, that's fun.
And then Mario Kart Tour for, well, the iPhone in 2019. Honestly, it gets a lot of hate, but it was trying to do something good, bring Mario Kart to the
Yeah.
iPhone, and it
Mhm.
wasn't awful. It's just that I don't think it's gonna beat the at-home console games either.
Yeah, I mean with any mobile game, you're going to have to make compromises as far as like the scale of the project because like it's something that a lot of mobile game adaptations suffer a lot from is the fact that they can't ever be as good as the console versions just because the hardware limits the experience.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's still some nice stuff I could say, like, oh, at least it brought back some fan favorite courses, and the game looks okay overall. Doesn't look terrible or
Yeah,
anything like
for
that.
sure.
And I think with that said, the cafe is now closed.
Absolutely.
And next episode, we're going to be talking about all about the main Super Mario franchise. Ooh, I
Hell
can't
yeah.
wait.
I'm so excited for
Mm-hmm.
that.
Absolutely. Because Super Mario Galaxy, probably one of the best things ever created in human history. So, with that said, once again, the cafe is now closed, and we will see you next time.
Thanks so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.